So, sometimes there are unboxings, and sometimes there are unboxings. And what do I mean by that? But I would call this the ultimate of unboxings for me, not because it's the largest unboxing, but probably the most expensive, well, not probably, the most expensive bottles of wine I've ever purchased in my life. I've been on this wine list for 7 years, so really excited to finally get them and unbox them, store them, and talk a little bit about what they are. In the meantime, I'm opening up a Sandy Central Coast Chardonnay 2019. I'm pretty sure this is just their entry level in the $20s by a really great producer of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. And their Sanford and Benedict is one of my favorites, and I had it not that long ago. I had it last year. Great find. This smells interesting. But I just wanted to buy like everything that J.J. Buckley had, like one of each of them. And I want to age the Sanford and Benedict ones. It's a vineyard that is from the 70s. That's when it was planted. I'm not sure if it was from a Burgundian clone. I'm guessing it was. They're trying to make things in the Burgundian style. So, sort of a new discovery. And the wines are, I think the Sanford and Benedict's 45, 40-ish. So it's not like you got to spend a crazy amount of money to get their highest end Chardonnay, which I think is their highest end, but this is entry level-ish, mid-level-ish Chardonnay in their lineup. Let's see what I get out of it. It's a little muted. I just opened it. It's probably too cold. Well, no, actually it's 47 degrees. And I did read something recently, when you pour wine into a glass, it instantly heats up 3 degrees, probably from the temperature of the glass. Very restrained. I'm not smelling oak, or maybe the slightest. No, I would not know this is Chardonnay. I don't know what I would think it is. I kind of want to let it sit more before. Interesting. Some white pepper, some lemon pith, some spice, not tropical. Kind of more lean and acidic. Makes my mouth water. A little on the sour, lemon, lime type of citrus fruits. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's at this price point, I think I'd go with Frog's Leap Chardonnay. Let's let it open up a little bit. I'm going to pour a little bit more, let it sit, let it warm up. I think it's going to express itself a little bit more, but I wouldn't doubt if they didn't turn some of the they didn't do malolactic fermentation fully on this. And I don't know for sure. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't smell characteristically like Chardonnay, which is a little bit crazy. So before I get to the sort of big reveal, I do have another set of wines that I got recently, and I am part of the Obsidian Wine Club. Absolutely loving their wines, and I've been waxing poetic about them for a bit. And this is the spring 2022 release, so I got another one of the 2019 Obsidian Estate Grown Cabs. Just great stuff. I had the 17, I had the 16, I have 19s, but I have not tried them yet. So got one of their 19s. Looks like I got 2 19s. So maybe I'll open one of these soon. Maybe I just siphon a little out with the Corvin. I'm not really sure. Did I get 3? Looks like I got 3. So part of the problem with some of these is I really am running out of storage space. So I gotta drink a little bit more wine or make some more space. So those are the standard 3 cabs that I ordered in this spring release here. And let's see. Is this a 4th? Oh no, I got the Slope. Okay, so this is one I did not get from the last release and I wanted. It's called the Slope. So this is a 2016 cab. Pretty sure it's mostly cab. And this is a little bit... This is not their highest end, which I did try, the half mile. And I'm not sure, the Chieftain's more a Meritage Bordeaux blend. This is, I think, this is just cab. Well, mostly cab, to label it cab. Does it say in estate grown? So I think that means 85%. I forget exactly. But, so, this is the slope. Bottles look exactly the same, except the word the slope's at the top. It doesn't say Obsidian Ridge, it just says Obsidian. So, definitely wanted to try this one also. So far, I've loved everything I've tried from Obsidian. And here are 2 bottles that they're doing in this spring release, which I thought were super cool. And they're doing a pet nat, or it looks like a pet nat. It's a sparkling petite Syrah. So super funky or super different, $30-ish, 30s, about in the 30s. Yeah, they're calling it Petit Natural. So it's a pet nat and Pezgu. What are they? Pegu. Pegu is how you pronounce this. So it'll be a sparkling petite Syrah pet nat. I don't know what to expect. Certainly interesting. Certainly pretty cool. I couldn't resist. And I think I got another one, and this is their Pinot Noir version. So I could even see like all the buttons, you know, the bottles, the bubbles in the bottle. And these are crown capped. Typically that's what pet nets are, crown capped. So made in the ancestral style. That's it for the unboxing for the Obsidian. I certainly could read some of the things that they did for these, but when I try them, we'll see. We tried pet nats last year. They were pretty good. No issues with them. I enjoyed them to some degree, and not much to say about that, but we will try these when we try these. And then the big reveal, and I've been on this wine list for 7 years. And I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it out here because the packaging looks pretty elaborate here. So let's see. Yeah, very elaborate packaging. Very careful packaging. And there it is. So, finally, after 7 years of waiting, and last year failing to, but trying to order Scarecrow, their cult Cabernet, very highly rated, difficult to get Scarecrow cab out of Rutherford, my favorite region in Napa, and I can't even open it because it's got a screw in there. So I'm going to pause this and go get a screwdriver. So I got it open, took a little bit, and the packaging is nothing short of gorgeous. And yeah, it's insane. You know, Scarecrow is really, they modeled, the design is after the Wizard of Oz. So, and I'm only going to take one out. $100 points, got rated 100 points, whatever, by, I think, the Parker Group. So, thinking I'll have the first one in 4 years. Keeping 2, giving 1 away, and it's just amazing that I even have it in my hand. So, there it is. It is the most expensive bottle of wine I've ever purchased, and I've wanted it for a long time to see, hey, what is this thing about this cult Cabernet? I love Rutherford. I've only read amazing things, so put these down. We'll have 1 in 4 years, probably siphon off some in a year. I can't imagine. I don't want to try to taste it in a year from now. I'll just do a little Corvin. And that's it. And we'll see. See what happens if I buy more next year or the year after. I think they got smoke taint in 2020. But I've always been not a fan of the cult cabs, thinking, you know, how can anything taste this good? And I don't believe this will taste 100 points or not. what is worth that kind of money, unless that money means nothing to you, but it means plenty to me. I just wanted to try it, so if I'm going to splurge on something elaborate for myself, it ends up being in the shape of wine. So it's a heavy bottle too, and it's simple, right? The Scarecrow label, they put a little bit of this up here. You know, it's got an elegant looking bottle. They don't even put Cabernet on the front. It's just Scarecrow, and you just know. You just know. It's we'll see. Can't possibly taste as good as it costs. I'm sure I'll be overwhelmed by price and points and experience. I will try to do my best to be, but not biased, unbiased. So that's it. That's my big reveal. This box is gorgeous. I'm gonna actually use it to put corks in, I think. I love the way it looks, so I'll probably actually leave it up just like that and throw corks in it. I think it absolutely will be awesome like that. I'm gonna put these away. Absolutely, after drinking one of these, it'll end up on my wall here for decoration, and we shall see. So this wine now, this Sandy, smells like cotton candy. It has a cotton candy aroma, which is very delightful. I love the smell of cotton candy because it's like a subtle sweetness, but it's not overly sweet on the nose. Of course, then you eat cotton candy and it's all sugar. This smells like cotton candy. That's crazy. It's opening up more. It's very acidic. It is not your big, bold, buttery Chardonnay. No way. This has got razor sharp acidity. It's a good... It's getting better. It's getting better. It's funny, I get a cotton candy aftertaste. Why? Not in a sweet way. I think because I'm still smelling it. I love the nose. It's like lemons and cotton candy. Lemon cotton candy. This is really interesting. We'll see how this one evolves over today and tomorrow. So I don't want this video to end because of my excitement for Scarecrow. I almost want to just open it up and try it, but I absolutely will not. I'll definitely be core-venting it in the next 6 to 12 months. Just a little bit. Just a very little bit. I gotta try it, and I'm gonna do it against something, without a doubt. Probably a standard Obsidian, I think, would be a really good testament to either how good Obsidian is and how good this cult cab is. That's it. Have a good night.